Good afternoon, friends. This video on another important issue, GST input tax credit, whether available on input and input services incurred towards CSR, corporate social responsibility expenses, which is to be at least 2% of average net profit made during immediately preceding 3 financial year for specified companies, like company having net worth more than 500 crore rupees or more, turnover more than 1000 crore rupees or more, or net profit 5 crore rupees or more. It is from GST input tax credit perspective. Now the question is, whatever input services and capital goods procured towards CSR expenses, corporate social responsibility, GST paid on input services, capital goods credit is available. Now, in a given situation when income tax specifically says that CSR expenses are not business expenditure, what is the treatment of same in GST? See, these input services and capital goods, if I look at the definition, it is always used or intended to be used in the course of furtherance of business. And business, the term is defined in GST law under section 2 subsection 17 of CGST Act. Any incidental or ancillary activity for the main business is also a business. Dispute in GST is going on for the region. There are two advanced ruling judgment, one from Kerala, Polycab Buyers Limited, another judgment coming from UP Advanced Ruling Authority, Dwarikesh Sugar Industries Limited, Kerala Advanced Ruling saying no credit because this is falling under 17 subsection 5 clause H as a gift, goods lost, stolen, destroyed or written off by way of gift or sample. Fortunately, UP Advanced Ruling Authority is saying it is in the course of furtherance of business. In my humble opinion, if you look at the CSR expenditure, which is to be incurred under section 135 subsection 5 of Companies Act 2013, is legally obligated on a company. So it is in the course or furtherance of business. I go with UP Advanced Ruling Authority. That two contrary advanced ruling judgment, dispute also in the market, but try to visualize point number one. If I don't incur CSR expenses, which I'm supposed to do, I'm legally obligated, can I survive? Can I continue my business? Then it is in the light of, in the course or furtherance of business. Difference between gift and CSR. Gift are voluntarily in nature and not obligated. It is as per you whether you want or you do not want. But CSR, legally obligated, mandatorily need to be incurred if you want to survive your business, economic activities, and it is as per law. Hence, there is a difference between gift and legally obligated CSR expenditure. Hence, credit would be available. Where we are, Income Tax Act is saying that CSR is not business expenditure. It is specifically carved out Does it mean it is not in the course of further in sub business? It is only income tax treatment which is talking about CSR, not a business expenditure. It is carved out under Section 37 of Income Tax Act. Does not mean that it is not in the course of further in sub business. It is legally obligated. As such, there is no bar, and it cannot be considered as a gift. This is one part of the story on CSR expenditure. Now, for COVID-19 related, we have seen a lot of relief material which is being considered as per General Circular under Companies Act 2013 is CSR expenditure. To my mind, as I discussed, from the definition of business, legally obligated, mandatorily required to be incurred, and in the course of furtherance of business, credit should be available. Second point which I'm making, even though company is not falling for the CSR expenditure, but they are incurring certain expenditure like they are giving drugs, medicine, oxygen concentrator to their employees concerned, employee of the company, whether credit would be available. In my humble opinion, employees' human resources are must, necessary for survival of any business. Hence, it is in the course or furtherance of business. Unless we protect and we take measure of wellness for the employee concerned, those who are part and parcel, integral part of my business, it's my responsibility to ensure they are physically fit for the survival of my business. I will say it is not personal consumption. It is not personal consumption. It is in the light of I have to take care of themselves. I have to protect them. I have to provide all medical facility to them. It is for my business. If they are fit, my business will continue. So this is my responsibility in the light of in the course of furtherance of business. Credit should be available. Even though it is not falling within the criteria of CSR expenditure. So what we discuss, specified company, legally obligated for CSR expenditure, and companies not legally obligated but incurring expenditure for survival, for the protection in the course of furtherance of business, credit should be available. What we are expecting from CBIC a circular, a clarificatory circular, says specifically in the light of COVID-19, things are going on. Even for CSR expenditure, now COVID-19 related expenses are CSR expenditure as per General Circular under Companies Act. To my mind, it is legally obligated, mandatorily need to be incurred in the course of furtherance of business. Hence, credit should be available. Even though it is not legally obligated, but to have health protection for the employee concerned. Because employee ultimately backbone of any business, credit should be available. If I provided COVID-19 related drugs, medicine, injection, oxygen concentrator, etc. As per my humble opinion. Look forward, CBIC will listen to our plea and clarify the subject matter on broader perspective, the way input service and capital goods is being defined, used or intended to be used in the course or furtherance of business. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.